the moon. Wow. Hello vlog, welcome back to my channel. It's a Thursday, it's unusual that I'm starting a vlog this early in the week. Usually I only vlog on the weekends, but this one is going to be a little bit different than usual because we are going to Berlin to visit our friends, and another party of our friends come from south of Germany. We have not been reunited in this form, especially with the kids, ever since I was pregnant. So it's been 2.5 years, and to say that I am excited is an understatement. But also being in this game for this long now, I am quite realistic that it can be really chaotic. Also, everyone except me is very private when it comes to like sharing themselves. My best friend also from time to time lets herself be shown. Really honestly don't know if there's gonna be any chance for me to vlog in between that will make them feel uncomfortable, even if I'm gonna blur out their faces. Yeah, so but I'm gonna try my best. It's gonna be very exciting, and to be frank, as always, I would love to have that memory documented for myself, even though, you know, it's gonna be really outcasted parts of our being in Berlin. And now to bridge that and to make sure that I have enough content, I thought that I'm gonna start filming today. I just got finished with my work and I'm super glad that we have a little bit of sun outside. By the way, can you see the plant that we potted in the last vlog? If you have not seen that vlog, you definitely should change that right now. For the ease, I'm gonna link the video up here for you to see. Also, last time it worked really, really great. Some of you really made that step of subscribing to my channel once I made a little call out for it at the beginning of the vlog. That made me realize that maybe not all of you are watching the vlogs entirely, which is absolutely fine. That's why I also have sections and, you know, timestamps underneath so that you can navigate between the topics where you would want to spend your time. But I think I'm going to repeat the same thing. So here we go, a little technical difficulty. I just realized that another mic was full and this one needs charging. But we're back. I wanted to make a little call out once again to ask you to take a moment, pause, and check if you're already subscribed to this channel. And if you're not, please do so, because that doesn't cost you a thing, just maybe 2 seconds. And it really supports my tiny channel, tells the algorithm that such small accounts should also stand a chance, given that how much effort and time I put into putting these vlogs out. If you're anyway watching, why not support it, right? So I dearly thank you for that consideration. And if you ring the bell, you won't even miss the uploads. And if you engage, even better. That tells me on what points we are linking, create sort of a conversation around things. So anything really, just be open. Now, I don't know if you already noticed, but I'm already wearing gym wear, and this was my home office outfit of the day because I really want to squeeze in an exercise before Leia gets back from the daycare. I just got finished with work and I still have like 45 minutes left before she's here, so I think I need to hurry up and just move my body. Luckily we have a good weather outside, which means that maybe we could consider going to the library, doing some puzzles. Let's see what else. done with workout. I think I left you after doing the 2 10-minute exercises, and then I made a little break and I did not film, but I did leg workout and a good stretch, so I feel really good at the moment. It was one of those days where I feel like that I tackled everything from upper arms to legs and a little bit abs as well. It's crazy how much better you can feel once you do the workout, even if you don't feel like moving at all, and that's how it felt for me today. Now Leia is here, so I need to quickly pack everything back, get a super quick shower, and then take on the mom duties. So it's almost 4 p.m. and I have not eaten, but I still feel very accomplished because I'm showered, I worked, I did sports, I started the vlog, and as of the next I plan to pack the luggage for tomorrow. But maybe it would make sense to make a little break for eating something. Before I do that, I wanted to show you a few beauty bits that I repurchased, 2 of them being the Ordinary products. The one is hyaluronic acid with vitamin B5 in this liquid form. If you have not heard about Ordinary, they are definitely worth checking out. They are very budget friendly, mostly concentrated on one ingredient, and they grew so quickly after being introduced to the market. I don't know how many bottles I emptied, but one of them I have in here. It's the retinol with 1% in squalane, and this is another thing that I repurchased. 2 of those, and then I bought number of face and eye masks. This one is by Garnier, supposed to be like eye sheet mask, having a little bit of cooling effect for puffiness. Another one is full face sheet mask with aloe vera, reducing the redness and irritation. Mostly the aloe vera is known for to tackle. It has glycerin, which is also a calming ingredient, and hyaluronic acid. And then another one is the collagen boost mask with the anti-aging effect. You guys, I'm 35 this year. Can't even believe. Life is truly a blink of an eye. Yeah, not that any kind of face mask can stop my aging, but it can be supported. Our skins can be supported. I thought like, I'm gonna give it a try to this one. It has collagen, niacinamide, which is supposed to clean, and allantoin. Allantoin, I don't even know anything about this ingredient. It's supposed to work on the elasticity of the skin and give that, you know, like youthful boost and glow. And lastly, another senseless repurchase. And I say senseless because Leia broke yet another of my lip glosses, and I was really upset, but what can one do? So the very same day I went ahead and purchased this one. This is from the Gisou's autumn collection. They have 3, I don't exactly remember colors, but they are like darker caramel color and more dark brown one as a lip oil, and this is vanilla glaze. I think the only difference with the previous one that I had is that this one doesn't have any type of shimmer, and obviously doesn't smell like watermelon because that one was summer edition. Okay, this smells like vanilla. I really loved this lip gloss, and to be frank, I don't even know how Leia managed to take it out of the drawer and then make it fall, but yeah, that caused this unnecessary purchase. Pretty. I don't know if you can tell because light is starting to set, but now maybe you can see beautiful glazing it gives to the lips. Really pretty. Anyhow, I think it's time for me to start doing some preparatory work for tomorrow and pack the luggage that is standing just over here. To be frank, I don't want to interrupt this moment, but look at how lovely she is, entertaining herself whilst I showered and got myself ready. So at the end of the day, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and they start to be self-sufficient, to some degree at least. Echt? Okay, you guys, the little trolley is packed, but only with clothes. I know that we're just going for 2 days, but for every eventuality, in case she makes everything dirty, I had to pack at least 3 pairs of everything. And now I'm scared that even one pair of clothes for me and the makeup won't fit in there. On the other hand, we don't want to take anything big because it's gonna be cumbersome, so we will have to see how we move. But good thing is we also have buggy where we can put stuff underneath. Also, I'm quite upset about myself. I just realized that I haven't switched up the setting in the camera because it was set for the flip modus. I realized this last time when I was editing and it looked so odd, everything mirrored. I don't know if you noticed it, but it really bugged me quite a bit. So I apologize for that because the first half of this video is gonna be like that as well. But from now on it should be showing the reality as it is. Just situation over here. We have a spontaneous plan change and plan to go to a restaurant together with Leia. It's one of the rare times that we go out for dinner together with her. Leia is showing the moon. Wow. So let's see what that's gonna be. So, as you can see, we are in the train. We're gonna be arriving already in the forenoon, which is great thing because our friends are already all in Berlin. It was quite challenging to be on time. The train left 1 minute after we arrived, so there was quite a lot of friction and potential for us to miss it. That explains why we did not film anything in the morning. Leia got another little train. They have really lovely concept in Germany with regards to children. You have separate dedicated room if you book that ahead, and you get little booklet with puzzles and I don't know, different things, you know, like you can paint them, and then you also have a possibility to get a surprise gift, different type of trains that are in Germany. Something to look forward to for the children. Teddy. Anyhow, not long anymore. In about our time, we're gonna be there and we are super excited. Okay, finally here. Family in the back. First failed attempt to make this one asleep. Our friends are on another location and we're waiting for our pizza pickup so that we can feed her and then hopefully she sleeps. But I guess that's the reality of traveling with kids. The other ones are with 2 kids on the way, so the little bit of chaos was to be expected. As long as we wait, let's do what's in my handbag section. I was crazy enough to take my Chanel classic flap with me on this trip. Literally crazy. So the first thing is my wallet, my Hermes coin purse, something for packing my camera, my new Gisou headphones, some cute hair clips for Leia, and then Orbit. That's about it. Meanwhile, pizza arrived. Okay, just for the sake of memory, this is where we are standing, and I had to handheld make Leia sleep in front of the stores. Construction everywhere, just the perfect place to make little child fall asleep, right? And just for the reference, all our friends' children are already asleep, sound, safe and easy, on their own, in their own strollers. At least we're not the only ones with so much construction going on. Good morning. Feeling super annoyed as my nail started to peel off and I feel incapable of touching anything without hanging on it. Super early, 8 a.m. and we need to head out of the hotel because it's impossible to stay here as we are spending it since 6 a.m. in this one small room. We are in this quiet park. There is actually a cemetery, and all the children are asleep, including Leia. It was not an easy one, as always. I had to make her sleep on the arm, but this time around it was a lot quicker than yesterday. Maybe she gets used to it, or can also be that we were in like very loud Berlin-like cafe for brunch. Actually, it was really surprising for me that the place was full of children. The food was really great, but it was so loud. The music just tuned up to the max with beats. It was simply just way too much for anyone really, not even mentioning children. So all in all, looking at the good part, it tired her, so did the job. Now we are just all taking a moment, as long as children sleep, and enjoying this beautiful place that has also very nice repurposed function of being a like nature close park as well as being a cemetery. I don't know how much it's used as a cemetery, but so yeah, very, very excited to be here. I'm slightly sad to be going back today because it's first time that we're reunited ever since Leia is born. It was really lovely to be with my friends here. On the other hand, I really know that it's time to get back and get Leia into her routine tomorrow to prepare for the kita. I don't know how much is visible, but how cute.
There's tons of death, like, because and it's always
You guys, we're back. We arrived at past 21:30 last night, and the trip back was everything but nice. Leia had the very first, at least to my memory, full-on tantrum in the train. I just entered the toilet and it was very narrow and dirty, so just left her outside with her dad, and she complete meltdown, banging the doors and would not let be taken, and she was speeding, literally, like, I don't know, drooling to the level, screaming in the train. And I found it interesting that 3 or 4 people came to ask if it would help, if they would talk to her, because sometimes children behave different with unknown people. That's how bad it was, like, and it was one after another one, so it continued quite a long stretch, her screaming. I can imagine it was painful to the ears of the people who were sitting in the train. You can't really do much. I mean, Falco tried to drag her to the exit and she would back, you know, like crawl back, hitting everything and us, and we had to at some point just let it be. It was like a scene, real scene. But apart from that, we obviously arrived past her bedtime and she was exhausted from all the walking in Berlin. I'm still super proud of her, bearing in mind the way I know her and how the cafes and restaurants were in Berlin, like super loud. I thought that she would have that meltdown in the middle of it. We managed both of the days to make her asleep. She had blast with the children. And also there, you know, like, it's my friends who she has not met, like, many times, one of them, but others she hasn't even seen ever. And those children were new for her. And usually children find ways to communicate really easily, but not Leia. At least, you know, she's more reserved in opening up and needs some time. So we're not that long for me to consider that she would start doing stuff with them. And it was super lovely to see how she would sing this Latana. I don't know, they have this Latana leader here in Germany, and the older boy and Leia were both singing together whilst we strolled with the stroller. Also, this, I did not expect her to stay as long as she did in the stroller. One, obviously, it was cold, so could have contributed to it, but also she could have frozen, because when you sit and don't move, it can be quite annoying. We were on a few playgrounds, but you know, like with 5 children who are all different age, from 5 to 6 months old, everyone having different schedule of sleep. I think we all did such a great time, and obviously our hosts, like my best friend, is like just so kind. She organized everything with 2 children. I'm like beyond the words. I don't know how she even does that. And I was looking at her and really being proud of her. Just so inspiring to look at her. And even though it's not always like what it looks like on those days, I can imagine it was for her as well very, very nice to have us around, even though it's, I'm pretty sure, a lot of work and effort that goes into preparing, and thought like what all the kids might snack and what they all might eat and how we're gonna meet and everything else. But also not to transcend that and not to, you know, create that vibe of like annoyance. So really grateful for this trip. It was really much needed. I feel like that my tank is a lot fuller, even though Leia is a bit destabilized. Even this little weekend trip was a lot for her. are wondering what the Georgian 2-week trip is gonna be. Curious. Apologies for this super long vlog. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you stayed up until end, and if you did, I'd be very, very grateful if you would consider checking if you're already subscribed, and if not, doing it now. And don't forget to ring that bell at the end, because that will inform you when I have uploaded. As for the next one, I'm thinking, should I do a Christmas gift guide type of video or something similar, or would you want to keep the vlog layout? Let me know. I'm thinking out loud, and there are many questions that I posed in this video, so if you respond on one of those, I already have some insights what to do next. Anyhow, have a great week ahead, and I'm gonna see you on my next one.